better than fireworks.
Yo, what's happening? What's happening? We are back. We are back and better than ever before. What's happening? Welcome back to the greatest podcast on the face of the earth. This is my podcast, The LaVar Walker Show. And if any of you out there thinking about starting your own podcast, doing things for yourself, I encourage you to do that because, you know, in this world, you just got to go out and get it. Ain't nobody going to give you nothing. So just go out and get it. If you be like, man, why they don't put me on their podcast? Make your own podcast. Why they don't put me on their show? Make your own show. This is the only way to do it. It's 2025. You got all the tools at the tip of your fingers. You got AI. You got StreamYard. You got everything you need. But what's happening before we even get into the show? I just want to make sure everyone can hear me okay, because as you guys know, I'm not only the sole proprietor of this show. I am not just the sole proprietor of this show. I am the producer of this show, the sound engineer of this show. I am everything of this show. Shout out to Big Tongue Shannon Sharp. But before we get any deeper into this, you guys can hear me? I'm looking in the chat. Chat, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me on Instagram? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? What up, Noob Squad, man? Shout out. I see you over there on Instagram, man. You got it, man. I'm done with sneakers, bro. Matter of fact, I'm about to sell some of this shit in here. If you see something, everything's for sale right now. Y'all can hear me, though? Good. So before I go any deeper into this weekend, tomorrow, I'm going to be in Washington, D.C. I'll be at the Arlington Draft House. I'm going to be at the Arlington Draft House February 20th to the 22nd. Please get those tickets. Tickets are moving. It's looking pretty good, man. So pull up on your boy. Also, too, subscribe to my YouTube page. That's where I'm posting nothing but stand-up clips, because I am a stand-up comedian. I'm not an IG nigga. I do comedy. And a lot of the videos y'all see me doing, I just keep it a beam. The side-by-sides or the green screens and all that stuff that I do is just a way for me to, like, doing those videos is damn near like passing out flyers. But the thing about it, some of those videos will go viral and the algorithm will keep pushing the videos and not really the stand-up. And I kind of keep all my stand-up primarily on YouTube, because Facebook, Instagram, because I be talking shit, and sometimes they just rough on me for whatever reason. Other people get away with everything on these channels. You see people get their brains blown out sometimes on Facebook, Instagram. But if I say something, I get flagged. So primarily go to subscribe to my YouTube, LaVar Walker TV, and where you can see real live stand-up. I would also encourage you guys too, before you even buy tickets to a lot of these comedy shows, please go type in their YouTube, type in their name, and put stand-up in. If you don't see 20 or 30 minutes of stand-up, that's what you gonna get. If you're not seeing that, you go get some bullshit. So go, if they don't have 20 to 30 minutes of making you laugh before you pay that $80 in a theater, you in trouble. Because you gonna walk out of there mad. I'm just saying. This is no hate, because I love everybody. Shout out to Ali from the St. Lunatics. I see you, brother. But yeah, let's do that, man. So we got a couple things to talk about. Please pray for me tomorrow, because I'm flying out on Delta. Okay, I don't know what the hell is going on. Just recently, the Delta plane flipped. It landed. Thank God. Thank God it did land, but it landed on the ceiling. It did a stunt landing where it looked like as it was flying in, I don't know if some of the shocks on the hydraulic pumps, the shocks went out on that motherfucker. That shit looked like one of them old 88 short body Cadillacs. And that shit landed and the ass hit the ground and that shit flipped over and everybody had to get out of there upside down. Thank God no one was hurt. But I don't know what's going on in aviation. These planes are falling out of the sky damn near every day. Passenger planes, commercial airliners. So I don't know. I'm getting on these planes and I'm saying my prayers because It's down almost to the point I'd rather die than catch a Greyhound. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep it a bean. I prefer the convenience of the plane. I roll my dice. You know what I mean? But please pray for me. I'm gonna take me probably some holy water on the plane, and I have my Jesus piece on me all the time. So pray for me tomorrow, and wish me safe travels. Also, too, Delta's paying each of those passengers $30,000. I mean, they could still sue, I'm guessing, for something, an accident like that. I'm gonna need, I'm gonna try to hit Delta for about an M, man. I'm gonna need about $1 million, like at least. I don't think I would even take the 30 grand because it gotta be a catch to that. Like I feel like they trying to get off the hook with that shit. So nah. I'm gonna need I tell Delta this is what I would need if I was on that flight. I want $1 million and unlimited free flights. That is what I want. $1 million and an unlimited pass to fly wherever the hell I want to go. And we cool. We could shake on that. But the 30 grand is just not enough to me. That doesn't seem like that's enough. 30,000 is nothing to a big airliner like Delta. Y'all gonna have to do better than that. And I would advise those people, get you a great attorney. A matter of fact, call my line brother, Chris Stewart at Stewart Miller Simmons law firm. Call him so y'all can get some money. He'll get you the money. It's a great firm. They do great business. Shout out to them. And that's just from the heart. So yeah, tomorrow I'm on my way to Arlington Draft House. This past weekend, I was in New York City at the New York City Winery. Shout out to everybody in New York. Man, there was so much love in the building. I even filmed that set where y'all could see the whole set. You can go on YouTube. I did about an hour in New York City. Ticket sales was a little bit light. I sold actually 22 tickets in New York. Spent a lot on ad spend, but it was cool because, you know what I mean? The coolest part about it, right? Because you got to understand, with me doing this comedy shit, I'm alone, like flat out. Like I'm not under any type of entity. I'm not opening for anybody. I've stepped out on faith to, headline and do what I do. So the 22 tickets sold for me, even though it was low, it was really great. And for numerous reasons. First reasons just for any one person to see me and go, man, I'm gonna get his ticket and I'm gonna buy this brother's ticket and I'm gonna get a babysitter because I know it's a lot. You know what I mean? For people to come out of the house to support and show love, right? Now I was a little it was a little hurtful because I spent like 1,500 on that shit in ad spend through Facebook and Instagram because the whole purpose of this social media business is for y'all to see me. And, if I got a show, you can see what I got to show. You come out to the show and get the ticket because I'm a stand-up comedian at the end of the day. All this other bullshit is just huff. You know what I mean? My thing is I tell fucking jokes and we have a great, great time. But the most beautiful thing to have that fan base and for those people to come out. And I know I did some bits about it being a small crowd, but you know what I mean? I was just really talking from the heart. But I cannot thank those people in New York who showed up. I can't thank you guys enough. So to all those people that showed up and showed me love in New York, man, I really, really, really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. This journey of me, being a headliner stand-up comedian and leaving the pharmacy profession. It's like a beautiful journey, but it is a journey. There's a lot of work involved. pharmacy school was very difficult for me. It was hard, studying all those hard sciences and, learning the biochemistry, organic chemistry. It was difficult for me because I'm from the south side of Chicago and I come from an underserved inner city public high school. Shout out to everybody at Simeon. So, you know, this, I thought pharmacy school was difficult, but this journey is a beautiful journey, but it's a difficult, it's a climb. It's a climb. So shout out to everybody that supports me once again. And like I said, this weekend I'm at the Arlington Draft House. So pull up on me, get that ticket. And we're gonna keep it moving, man. You know who I feel sorry for right now, and my prayers go out to this young brother. I really feel sorry for little Meech, the son of Big Meech. I really feel sorry for that young man. Um, I know people laughing at him and stuff, but you look at a child, it's with me being a father, I've learned to have like empathy for people, no matter who the person is, because when I look at my child, when I look at my son, and I see the things that like my son does, it's like, man, it's just amazing to like watch him grow and become a person, and everything he does to me is just beautiful. You know what I mean? And every person on earth has a parent, and the things they do are beautiful to that parent. In the case of Little Meech, it's just really sad because this is a young man who was born into a situation where his dad is this huge drug kingpin, you know, wasn't really in his life, I guess, other through Meech calling him on the phone. But then he gets under the tutelage of 50 Cent. And 50 sends him to acting school. 50 puts him in BMF. 50 basically turns him into a star. Now, out of no control, out of his control, it just blows up with Big Meech and 50. His dad get out of jail. He take the pictures with Rick Ross. 50 loses it, and then 50, pretty much cusses the dad out, cusses the boy out, and this young man is confused because he had probably looked at Fifth as a father figure, and now 50 beefing with his daddy. So it's like, fuck the daddy, fuck the child. And I just feel like he's in a rather like messed up situation. And then too, if you notice, like on Instagram, I never saw Lil Meech post a lot of pictures with his dad since he got out of jail, which is just very weird. And I do feel sorry. I know 50 Cent was talking about his drug usage and stuff, but we got to look deeper into that. I mean, if you were the child of a drug kingpin and people celebrated your dad for being a street nigga, you got goons and shit around you, like your father's old friends, uncles, missing teeth and shit. They talking about shit. We didn't motherfucking shit. Back in goddamn 2000, boy, your daddy. That's all here. Your motherfucking daddy, boy. Let me tell you something, that shit wouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always a nigga with no teeth that know everything. Niggas missing teeth know it all. I ain't never met a nigga that's missing his whole front row of teeth that didn't have all the fucking answers. So he grew up with all these people. This young man grew up confused, and I just have a real sense of empathy for him. And now you pushed him into this light. I'm guessing that might have been his primary source of income. Now it's just cut off, and 50's mad. I just think it's rather sad. I think it's unfortunate. And two, from this whole Big Meech 50 Cent thing, I would tell anybody, do never sell your life rights. You never, listen, never sell your life rights. Never sell them shits. I don't know if it's a way you could license them, but never sell them. Never sell your story. I was offered money for my life rights, for my story as being a comedian pharmacist. I was offered money for that shit. Matter of fact, I was offered a motherfucker tried to offer me $8,000. And I said, listen, please wait till I'm strung out on heroin before you lowball me. You see what I'm saying? Had I sold them my story, they run with the shit and they gave me $8,000. And just say this shit goes on for decades. A decade makes multiple millions of dollars. And I'm sitting with my child somewhere starving. So now 50 owns those life rights, and I guess Big Meech signed those life rights over to this woman, Tammy Cowan, who is a federal informant. But the crazy part about this, when you really look at the back end of this shit, 50 knew this shit all along. 50 knew this all along, and 50 held his information just in case it went haywire. So he's thinking ahead. He's like real. He like a real like 50 Cent runs by them 50 laws of power. So he had that shit in his back pocket all the time. Like, yeah, this nigga do this. I'm gonna hit this switch, call him a snitch, and primarily destroy his entire legacy, which is what is happening right now in real time. And Rick Ross was never a friend of him. Rick Ross used Big Meech as a pawn on a fucking chessboard. And it's so tragic. That is some tragic shit. When it comes to celebrity, man, bruh, do not look, fuck all them niggas, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Don't trust none of them motherfuckers when it come to that shit, because they grease balls, man. They are fucking grease balls. I'm keeping it a bean. I don't give a fuck. Yes, I've done some television, some movies, but when it comes to that celebrity shit, these niggas ain't shit. All these motherfuckers smiling in your face are not your friend. They don't care. They're there to extract. I tell y'all a story. Last night, I had an issue. I had a confrontation. And I will not say the names, but there were two celebrities. I'm hosting a comedy show. The one celebrity goes up, tells some jokes, and then the other celebrity goes up behind him to tell some jokes. And I'm not saying no names. I'm the host. The first celebrity goes up, tells his jokes. Cool. Got laughs. Cool. The second celebrity goes up behind him and begins to berate the first celebrity. And I'm like, oh shit, this is crazy. To where the crowd was like, damn. Not only does he berate him, he talks about his marriage and shit and all that. So that other celebrity comes back to the front and begins to shout at him. It's a little bit of back and forth. Now, me being me, I go up as an intermediary between these two to bring it down, right? Let's just smooth it out, guys. I'm an intermediary. Now, the celebrity that was on the stage that started the shit in the first place, he attacks me. And you know why he did that shit? Because he didn't deem me as either famous or in a position of power. I looked the celebrity in his fucking eye and I told him he was a piece of fucking shit and I could give a fuck less about him. This happened all yesterday. I said, I don't give a fuck that you from fucking LA, nigga. It does not matter to me. But what you're not gonna do is be a fucking bully and try to look down on me, on my career. You can suck a dick and nobody watches any of your fucking shows. You're washed, nigga. I said that in his fucking face. Because these people are full of shit and y'all gotta understand that shit. Fuck these niggas. You see them, walk on. Because they just people. So fuck them. That's how I feel. Because I've been around too much of that shit. And I was like very respectful of that celebrity that I got into it with. And I'm like, nigga, for you to do some hoe ass shit and just turn on me because you looked at me as the weakest link, and then he gonna tell me, well, what you gonna do if I come here and host for free every week? I say, motherfucker, I don't work here. Who the fuck you think you talking to, man? Who do you think you talking to? This is real shit. So and then he tried, he did apologize. And I accepted his apology, but I told him, this is what I told him to his face. I've lost all respect for you. I accept your apology, but I'll never respect you, nigga, because you're a piece of shit and you've been treating people throughout your entire career who you don't deem as famous on a certain level. You've been treating them like shit the whole fucking time, and I see through you. And I will never in my fucking life, because what I learned, and I get it, like people say, you know, be the bigger person. But for me, and I'm saying specifically for me, it is very important that I express my feelings in the moment. You know, it's just so I don't ponder on them. It's just so I don't bring that pain or whatever, that suffering into the house with my family. So I'm gonna let your ass have it on the fucking spot. And I wanted him to feel the same pain that I felt when he attacked me, my career and my character. I wanted him to feel that shit, and I tore his ass up. I didn't back the fuck down. And you know, it smoothed over. It smoothed over. But I was thinking that shit would have went viral because niggas was filming in there. But you know, it's just what it is. And that's how I just feel. So I primarily work. I just try to put my work in. I try to be honest and transparent with everybody that fuck with me. I try to, you know, if it's a comic, I try to give some advice and help whatever comics I can on the level that I'm on. But I'm not even on the big level. I try to tell a lot of young comics, man, come on, OG, nigga, I am still figuring this shit out myself. This is fact. You know what I mean? Nigga, I'm up here watching YouTube tutorials and trying to figure out the algorithms because we all tied and chained to the algorithms. Like you don't even, your talent is minuscule. You got to figure out the algorithm and how to get in front of it and how to get people to fuck with you and turn it on. Because now I think in the business, there's an assimilation with people and they're starting to connect with the people at Meta, with the people at YouTube. They are starting to get direct relationships with those businesses. And I believe that in the future, what's going to happen when you think about these agencies, William Morris, you know, like all the Hollywood agencies, there won't be a need for them because they're going to figure out a way to be able to push these algorithms and use these algorithms to just turn the juice on people. So that's where we at. And that's just what it is. But I'm going to keep moving along. I know y'all want to hear. If y'all want to hear who I'm talking about, y'all bring y'all ass out to the show. Come to some of my live shows so y'all can hear the exact celebrities that I'm mentioning. So we gonna move right along. LaVar Ball, man, prayers out to LaVar Ball, man. LaVar Ball just had his foot amputated. He looks to be doing okay, but prayers out to him. So he got a little peg, and I guess he could make a LaVar Ball, like you know, they got the ball sneakers. He could probably build like a sneaker that looked like a cue. You know how you cue a pool cue? So he can put that peg right in that, and then he's good. And yes, this is a joke. I mean, but the man is alive. I wouldn't, you know, and I did pray for him. So my prayers did go out. Shout out to Eastside, Derek DeSalta. I see y'all in here. And also shout out to the kid. The kid just came in with $5 check. I see you, my dog. I appreciate you with the $5 chat, man. I appreciate that love, bro. That goes a long way. You see what I'm saying? So thank you, the kid, for coming in and sprinkling that love. And you know what's crazy? I know this weekend was the NBA All-Star weekend. Was I the only person that just forgot it was All-Star weekend? Was I the only person that forgot about that? Or did y'all forget about, like, I totally forgot. Uh I don't know what's going on with the NBA. To me, it just seems to be declining. It's getting worse and worse. The competitive level of it is gone. You know, they holding on to LeBron for dear life. I cannot imagine who the new face of the NBA will be. With the league going international, it's like what do you have in common with a Luka Doncic or a Victor Wembanyama? There's nothing American about these people. There's no American story. There's no American charm. There's no American swagger. There's nothing there. And, you know, as far as the NBA is concerned, I'm just seeing people overpaid, all these overpaid kids that just don't give a fuck. They don't want to play. And I understand it. Cause shit, if I'm 18, 19 and you give me 80 million, I don't want to go to practice, bro. I don't feel like punching that clock and running up and down that court. I just want to sit up and lay up and you know what I'm saying? I'll let the Instagram hoes and be on boats. That's literally what I be on. So it's just like the league it's just not looking good. I mean, they do have talent, that they're highly talented, but the competitive level. And then it's like LeBron just set out and shit, said his foot hurt. And then you don't even have stars in the dunk contest, man. You know what I mean? I was coming up, you know, watching Jordan and Dominique stand off in the dunk contest like year after year. Do you know that shit was a highlight? Time stood still for that event. And then they played in the All-Star game. That shit was crazy. The three-point contest had the real three-point people. You know what I'm saying? Craig Hodges. All the people, like, that shit was dope. Like, now it's just fucking whack. Like, everybody want to be buddy and shit. These niggas want to be rappers and streamers. They don't even want to be hoopers. I ain't your motherfucking bro on that court. I'm there to come to dominate you. Like, everybody patting each other on the back. That shit is whack. It's whack. And the ratings are declining. They're declining for that reason. And I get it. Look, maybe it's a softer society or something. Maybe this new generation, they have a higher emotional cue. You know, oh shit, we got another one, yo. Hold up. Yo, shout out to that to Wayman, man. Shout out to him, man. My brother came in, man. Listen, man. I appreciate you, brother, man. That goes a long way, bro. I appreciate that support. That's some real G shit, man. So shout out to you for that, bro. Thank you, that Wayman. But back to this NBA shit, it's just like, bro, it's just, it's nasty, man. It's nasty. I was listening to Michael Jordan in an interview, and it was one of the only interviews he's ever done. It's a cigar. He's sitting down with a cigar guy, and he was just talking about the new league and the way his love for the game was set up and the way he just doesn't see that anymore. And it's just so transactional. I don't even believe Michael Jordan watches I would bet Michael Jordan don't even watch basketball no more, bro. I don't think he watched basketball. I think Mike probably watched racing, or if he does watch basketball, maybe he's watching the WNBA. I don't know. But these niggas are not hungry. All of them come from good homes now and shit. They like second generation rich kids. And it's just awful. It's fucking awful. I'm just keeping it a buck. They can shoot the lights out. They could shoot a three ball. But it's like, it's just nothing. It's just, ugh. Even Jordan talked about that. He was like, I didn't want to adjust my game for threes. I wanted to drive in the hole. I wanted to do all that shit to keep it more exciting, because if I just waited, if I'm gonna adjust my game for the 3-point shot, I'll just be waiting outside the perimeter for the three ball. And I was like, that's real. It's just no excitement no more, man. It's just none. Luka shouldn't have never left fucking Dallas. Like, that shit is so trash to me, bro. Like, what the fuck? They just pulled Luka Doncic out of Dallas to LA. Like, give me a fucking break, man. What are we talking about? Bring back the franchise players. Stop trying to adapt an American game to an international league only for money. This all is about the money. But goddamn, don't you have enough money? Don't these owners have enough money? You gotta at least have $5 billion damn near in cash to own a team. Is that not enough? Even for the players making $200 and $300 million, the bench warmers in the NBA make $10 million a year. It's fucking crazy. So it was just nothing. You know what I mean? You got streamers and shit in the what is that? In the celebrity game. It's just like, this shit is terrible, bro. And I'm not hating on your Lakers, Jordan Jackson. I'm just calling the whole, I'm talking about the whole league right now. The good brother Charleston White has been locked back up. Allegedly, he was locked up on assault with a deadly weapon, and he currently has no bond. I don't know, man. Hopefully this isn't true. Hopefully, Charleston, you'll get out, but you gotta look like a hypocrite, brother. You know? Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. I mean, you starting to become the street niggas you despise, and that seems to be somewhat off-putting. So I don't know, you know what I mean. But shout out to him. I don't know what the fuck happened. Maybe we could look that up. Let's take a look here. Let's look it up. Let's see what happened with the good brother Charleston White. And they say this is a multiple felony charges. Huh. You say do the wallow? I was doing more to, Jordan asked me to do the wallow. No, I was doing Gilly. I did a Gilly impersonation. Y'all tell me if I got it. So this nut ass nigga wallow. This nut ass nigga. I'm trying to get it, but I ain't got it yet. But I think I got the camera on. This nut ass nigga. This nigga wallow. This nigga's a nut ass nigga. This nut ass nigga wallow. I got it. But I like the one people really been asking me to do is the camera. Yo, this nigga Jomo, nigga. Nigga, you was never from Harlem, nigga. Nigga, you was never from Harlem, nigga. You was a nice guy, nigga. A nice guy. Let me see. Let's see what we got on the good brother Charleston. Let me take all these damn ads off here first. Let me share this page with y'all. All right, so we got him arrested on multiple felony charges again. He's being held without bond at Lon Evans Correctional Center on 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Damn. According to inmate Reggie being held with a bond, no further details were provided. And where is he being held? Lon Evans. I don't know where the hell that's at. White initially gained attention through his social media, through his social media presence, interviews where I spoke on topics related to street culture, gang life, and societal issues. He's particularly known for his strong criticism of the hip hop community. Yeah, I mean, I like a lot of his messages, but I mean, I don't know if the fame could be tainting him. You know what I mean? Like a lot of cats, a lot of cats sound, they get famous real quick and start getting their money and shit, and it could definitely do something to the psyche, to the ego. So who knows? Why is it? Yeah. So I really don't know. He had a horrific, and he abused an animal in 2024. So I don't know, man. He celebrated Little Dirk's arrest. I don't know. I know this. He might have a rough time in the penitentiary because they, in jail. Because them COs not gonna care. They gonna set him up. You know, they gonna set that nigga up, nigga. Nigga, that's real talk, nigga. Nigga, you never getting out of jail, B. That nigga's never getting out. He do go off field. I loved a lot of his messaging. Though. I am so sick of them putting these ads up on my shit. So who knows, man? Who knows what's gonna happen with the good brother Charleston White? I have no idea. Oh yeah, I forgot. ASAP Rocky. Did y'all see ASAP Rocky get acquitted today? I really didn't know a lot about I didn't know a whole lot about that particular case. I believed he was on a gun charge or something like that. But I did see the courtroom celebration, which was wild, man. He jumped and shit, his ass jumped all into the into Rihanna's arms. I'm gonna pull that up for y'all in a second. I'm trying to download that right now, and I'll show y'all that. Because I'm not going to be on here much longer because I got to get ready for my show. Yeah. So let's take a look at this. I don't know if y'all will be able to hear it. Let me do a video file. Was that it? Damn, where did it go? Oh, yeah, here it is. Yo, shout out Andre Lawrence, man. Love you back, nephew. Love you back, nephew.
People of the state of California versus Joaquin Mayers. Case number BA 508142-01. We, the jury in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Joaquin Mayers, not guilty of
Man, did y'all see how he flew over the bench to grab his lady, Ariana? Did you do this, man, and just got off? Because this is a hell of a celebration. Shit, OJ. Hey, Rocky, OJ didn't celebrate this damn hard.
Now against the audience.
Let's look at that again.
Court, County of Los Angeles. People of the state of California versus Joaquin Mayers. Case number BA 508142-01. We, the jury in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Joaquin Mayers, not guilty of
Damn. Did y'all see it? Yeah, he did. He pushed up quick. Let's look at that in slow motion. All right, here's Rocky going over there. And there he goes. That's his lawyer. And he's like, he hit him with just his light hug. Move, bitch. Move, bitch. Get out of my way. And then Rocky dove over there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my God. Did his feet come off the ground? Look like his feet came off the ground. Oh, yeah, his feet did. Look at that foot. The foot came all the way over the bench. Look at the foot. I know that's an expensive shoe he got on. Rocky be fly though, man. But shout out to Rocky for beating his case. I don't even know what the hell the case was about. I have no idea what it was about, but nonetheless, the man could be back with his family, and that's a blessing. So, that is a blessing. I know one thing. If Rocky did this, boy, if Diddy get free, Diddy gonna have to do, Diddy gonna have to do about 15 backflips or something. Diddy gonna have to break dance in the courtroom if he can beat all his charges. Shit. Just go and have a concert right there in the court, like call everybody out. Everybody just come dancing and singing and shit. Like that's literally what should happen. So, but we're here, guys. Now, I guess I go to the part. You guys got any questions for me this evening? If y'all got some questions or would like to call in, you can if you want to do that. If you guys want to call in, you can ask me anything. You can ask me about the shows I got coming up. You could ask me about life. I'm going to open up my line to you guys. And you can call me here at 818-927-3112. We're going to do a 2-minute talk time. But you can call in. If y'all want to call in and talk about some shit, please be free. I'm going to read a couple of comments. Shout out to Vlad, KJV, blessings, folks. Darrington Salter. He was, Eagles D-line. That's funny. But call me here, 818-927-3112, and we can shoot the shit real quick before I let this thing go. And I'll wait around for you guys too, because sometimes they oh my God, man. Somebody just cashed at me $5 and they said, keep the lab coat off, buddy. Y'all gonna make me cry, man. Shout out to George. George, wherever you are, let me show y'all. George sent that to me. I got a cash out, man. That means so much, boy, because y'all don't know. Sometimes I be like, damn, let me go check my pharmacist's license because shit. But call me up, 818-927-3112. If y'all want to shoot the shit and talk. Shout out to everybody that said something. Kevin, Kev Williams, Kiera, I see you. The Kid, shout out to you again. The Kid came to the New York show. Thank you, brother. Bahira Starrett, thank you. Dre, I see you. What up, Noob? Everybody. So hit me up at this number. Y'all want to talk, get it in, whatever. I'm here. Okay, nobody's calling, so let me make sure I got okay, no, it's on. Well, since nobody's calling, I'm going to end this, guys. Listen, I'll be at the Arlington Draft House, Arlington, Virginia. Y'all pull up on me, man. It's been a blessing. Good to talk to everybody. Shout out to everybody on Twitter. YouTube is popping. And shout out to everybody on Facebook, because Facebook is really suppressing these views, which is very weird to me. But it's okay. It's what it is. We're going to keep going. And shout out to my person over there on Twitch as well, because we're streaming across multiple platforms. But listen, guys, it's been a blessing to have you guys tune in to me, man. It's nothing but love, and I appreciate all of you guys in this chat. My name is comedian LaVar Walker, and I will see you guys next week. We do this every Wednesday. Also, once again, Arlington Draft House this week. First show is tomorrow. Got one on Thursday, 2 Friday, and 1 Saturday. And I'm out, man. So peace, love, and hair grease. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm out.